MGTOW. Okay, basically, this is what I'm gonna say. I'm sad to say that I never made a video about this. Or if I did, I must have deleted it because I've been deleting a lot of videos just because I felt like they weren't relevant or they were repetitive in some nature. I'm a perfectionist. Virgo, that's just how we do it. But anyways, what I think is ridiculous is, there's a shortage of attractive women in America. And especially in places like Dallas, Texas, Ohio, or like, Michigan, places like that, the Midwest, and especially, but here in Dallas though, it's like, basically we have a lot of fine looking women too, because I know some places where just like most of the women just look ugly, and it's like dudes just have low standards because it's not out. But here we got some fine looking women, like 40% of women might be fine and 60% it might be like, no, you know what I'm saying? It's not a whole lot of in between. Usually women look really attractive or they don't look attractive at all. And usually a lot of times when women don't look attractive, it's not because of their features or their skin color. Usually it's because they weigh 300 pounds or some shit like that. And usually always be something they can control, or they're smoking and drinking and having 100 dudes, had 100 or 100 or 200 dudes that hit that, and they 30 years old and they already had that many bodies, you know what I'm saying? 100 dudes. And they lost their virginity at 15. In 15 years, they had 100 niggas in there. I mean, that's the type of shit that I'm talking about. And they look really aged and dated. And they're born in 1988, 1989. I mean, I think it's ridiculous. And, there's a shortage of attractive women. I mean, and the average woman might weigh 200 pounds. I mean, that might be right. But you gotta understand, there's a lot of women who weigh 130, 140 that's bringing that average down. Because it's a lot of women that weigh 250, 260. You know what I'm saying? That's why the weight is 200 pounds. Because, I mean, you're going to find out, it's women that weigh 200, but a lot of them weigh 250, 260. It's the girls who weigh 130 and 140 that's bringing that average down, because if not for them, that average would be higher than 200. It would be like 230. If the girls who were skinny gain weight, the average would go up just because they're keeping it down. So basically, with that being said, I mean, and then dudes we take care of our bodies, you know what I'm saying? We try to exercise. Dudes, I've even seen a lot of dudes who try to watch what they eat, or they eat less food. They're just trying to do whatever they can so they don't be fat, because it's like, it's ruthless. As a man, you have to take better care of yourself than a woman do, because, I mean, like, especially in these inner cities, women just don't take care of themselves like that. And I mean, in the country, I mean, women want a big man or whatever, and usually the woman might be solid 170, 180, but at the end of the day, she usually go for a dude who's bigger than her or whatever. And, a lot of times in the country, men weigh more than women, or they weigh about the same, but in the city, women weigh more than men a lot, often. 65% of the time, the man is weighing less than the woman. And I mean, it's not about like height or nothing. Like, everything that a man can't control is why he's not getting picked. His height, you know what I'm saying? His money situation. Those are things that he can't really control, you know what I'm saying? And his features, the way he looks, like, these are things that aren't easily changed. But everything, the reason why men don't choose women and why they're considered unattractive, all of those reasons are things that they can control and change. They can go to the gym, you know what I'm saying? They can stop drinking and stop smoking. They cannot have sex with every nigga that has a big dick. You know what I'm saying? Almost 90% of reasons why men don't want to fuck with women, they can change and control all of that shit. 80% of the things that they don't like about men cannot change it. I mean, yeah, attitude-wise, you can get your swag up, you can get style, you know what I'm saying? You can change some of that stuff, but I'm talking about as far as height and money and all these other things, and looks, the way your face looks, you can't really control a lot of that stuff, and you can't do it easily. And a lot of that stuff that you can control, it still costs you money. Most of the stuff that women can change about themselves, they can do it, you know what I'm saying, for free, for no cost. That's why I say that it's bullshit, because it doesn't cost them anything to stop eating so much food, or to stop smoking and drinking. They'll actually save money if they stop smoking and drinking. And they would save money if they stopped eating so much food. So they saving money, you know what I'm saying? But when you're a man and you're trying to do something, you're losing a lot of money and a lot of energy, So with that being said, yeah, that's just how that go.